what's the biggest problem with this study in 13? Yes, Molly.
Instead of giving the control group regular potatoes, non-GMOs, they
Yeah.
put it a normal diet.
They're testing GMOs, and
Yeah.
they're like, well, let's give you something different. And we won't worry about the fact that they have a normal diet, and you guys are just eating potatoes.
Yeah.
That's a serious problem. When you have two differences, you don't know what the cause was, right? Okay, so, potatoes are not normally part of the diet of laboratory rats. That suggests that maybe they got sick because they were eating so many potatoes, not because of the GMO thing, right? Okay, answer choice C, why is this wrong?
Because they never talked about rats breeding in laboratory.
Okay, it's not talking about that. What's another problem?
Because if that was the case, then the deformities would be present in both groups.
Both groups, yes.
Right.
Yeah, we're making a comparison between two groups, and this doesn't distinguish between them at all, so wrong. You're also right, though, that we don't know if they were bred. That's a more tenuous assumption, right? It's not totally unreasonable.
But wait, isn't the point to weaken the argument? So don't you
But
want
that would
to
weaken it because
like-
it's just because that's not an assumption. That's not that doesn't affect any of the premises.
Yeah, it wouldn't affect the outcome of the study, because it would affect both groups equally, so you'd say, oh, who cares? Because if that would happen to them, it happened to them, so
Okay.
we saw results, so it must be something else. Answer choice E. Ooh, this is actually a common wrong answer in weakened questions.
E.
Yeah. What about E makes this wrong? Yes?
It doesn't address the premises or the conclusion. It just kind of adds a new premise.
What's this basically saying in plain English?
They didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't know why, right? They don't know what's going on. They don't know why, but does that mean that you can't infer a causal connection or a likely causal connection?
No.
No.
You just
No.
don't know why the cause
Yeah.
of this.
Yeah, this is exactly what's happening with Zika, right? We don't know why it causes deformities, but we know. Well, we don't know, but we're getting very close to saying that we know that it does, right? Strong link. So this answer choice, by the way, is just wrong a lot of the time. Like they don't really understand it. That's okay. We still know that it's happening.
Is that like the other, there's these answer choices that are always like, it's an unreliable source or something. Like there's some other
Right.
common wrong ones it seems like.
Yeah, there are a lot of common wrong ones.
Like attacking
Yeah.
the character that rarely acts like
Yes, when it actually does attack the character, it's very funny. You're like, whoa.
That's very obvious.
Okay, lame argument. Difficulty 1, moving on. So, now of course they're going to come up with one that's really clever. Okay,